Today at the shop, the guys will be replacing an alternator on a 2010 Infiniti. First step would be to disconnect the battery, and you want to disconnect the negative terminal only, and then kind of tuck that out of the way. Then going underneath the vehicle, we need to remove that front splash shield. Be a series of 10mm bolts. Sometimes these can be a little hard to remove because they've been scraped on parking stops or other things on the road. Okay, now we can see the belt. We need to loosen that tensioner and then remove the belt. And then once the belt is loose, we can actually remove that tensioner by removing the center bolt. Next, we'll need to remove the lower alternator bracket. There are two bolts holding that in. And then remove the upper mounting bolt for the alternator.
Just a little push tab, you push that tab in, release it.
Then next we need to remove the battery cable from the back of the alternator. It is a 12mm nut. And then remove the wire harness bracket from the back of the alternator. Now the alternator can be removed completely. Comes right out the front there. You want to take a moment and match up the old alternator to the new. Make sure you have the right part and that the case is clocked in the right direction. And then if that matches up, then go ahead and reinstall the alternator. You're going to go in the reverse steps, so you want to put that wire harness back on, then connect the battery cable to the back with the 12mm nut, and then also plug in that connector. Going to install the upper mounting bolt for the alternator, and then also that lower bracket. Now we can install the tensioner. 14mm center bolt to torque that to 41 foot-pounds. And then you can reinstall the drive belt. Once that belt is back in place, you can reinstall the front shield. Now you can reconnect the negative battery terminal. And then you want to start the car, check the charging voltage, and you are all done.